You need to stop doing silly exercises in the gym thinking that you're gonna get abs. I've only done 3 exercises that have allowed me to get a 6-pack with ease, and it only takes me 10 minutes to do. I do it once or twice per week, and that's all I've done over years now. So let's get right into it. The first one is my personal favorite. It's not only gonna get you abs, but it's also gonna make you an absolute beast in the gym. And this is toes to bar. This is where you hang on a pull-up bar and you raise your legs up all the way up to the bar itself, engaging your core, your obliques, your lats. A lot of your body is gonna be working here, but it really hits that 6-pack. The lower abs, the upper abs, all of it is gonna be developed when doing this. And it's one of the hardest exercises that you can do in the gym to develop your abs. This is not gonna only get you abs, but it's also gonna make you much more athletic, even help with flexibility. It is an absolute beast of an exercise. And if you only had a couple minutes at the end of your workout to hit a couple sets, like 2 sets with abs, I would 100% recommend doing this. And the reason I recommend that is because that's what I've been doing over the past few years. There's many times when I didn't even officially train abs, yet I maintained a 6-pack with ease, all because I threw in 1 or 2 sets of toes to bar at the end of my workout. That's how powerful this exercise is. And if you do it right, if you do it slow and controlled, you're really gonna feel that burn. So this is one of my absolute favorites. You need to be throwing this in there. And if you can't do toes to bar like fully, a dead hang, bringing your toes all the way up to the bar, that's okay because there's progressions to this. So what you can do is you can break it down. If you can't go past your waist, you go to like just a V sit or an L sit, sorry. You go up to an L sit level and then you go down again. So you go up to the L and that's it, halfway up. If you can't do that, you do knee raises where you just raise your knees. That's the easier progression. But all those are amazing exercises and they all are very dynamic. They make you more athletic. They're not just some basic ass crunch machine exercise bullshit that is not gonna actually do much for you in the real world. This is gonna be one of the best exercises that you can throw in to your regimen that's actually gonna allow you to get a 6-pack. And this next exercise is gonna be more suitable for anyone, no matter where their starting point is. And this is gonna be V-ups, some people call it jackknives. It's basically where you bring your upper and lower body up at the same time, kind of forming a V. So you lift your legs up, you lift your back up, and it's kind of like a crunch, but you lift your legs up at the same time. And it really engages your core. I love this exercise so much because it challenges you in multiple different ways. And of course, there's easier progressions to this as well, where you can just do the crunches, you can just do leg lifts, but some sort of ground exercise is great. I love throwing this in there on the times that I train abs a little more. This is gonna be second to the toes to bar, but I really enjoy doing this. This is gonna give you that burn where you can keep pushing. And even once you do fatigue and fail with, say, like the V-ups, then you can push it to just crunches, or you can keep going with just leg raises, and you'll really get that burn and your abs will be on fire. So that's the next one I would recommend if you're not able to do the toes to bar, or just as a second exercise to that. And lastly, here's the most beginner-friendly exercise, yet you can also progressively overload this and make it super valuable for you, even as an advanced lifter. And this is gonna be the cable crunch. This is where you have a cable set up, you take a rope extension, you hold it kind of by your ears, your head somewhere, and you crunch down and you really engage those abs. This is a very isolation-focused exercise to physically really try and bulk up and build the actual ab muscles themselves. So if you're a complete beginner, this is gonna be super easy for you to get started with. It's an isolation exercise. The gym tries to get machine copies of it, but I'd rather do it in the rawest, most natural form. This one's really gonna bulk up your abs. If you're super beginner friendly, you can't do toes to bar, you're not able to do V-ups, then this is what you should be doing, is the cable crunch and progressively overloading it, trying to add more weight or more reps every single workout. And even if you're an experienced lifter, this can be super valuable for you as well. Those cable crunches, they will get you. They're a good finisher, especially if you use like a medium weight and you really just rep it out after doing the toes to bar, some V-ups, you're seriously gonna feel it. So I love this one as well. And these are my 3 exercises. I genuinely don't do many exercises outside of these 3. Of course, occasionally I'll have a friend who wants to hit some additional exercises, But for the most part, this is what has built and maintained my abs over years and years and years, with toes to bar being the most valuable, the most consistent, that keeps my abs no matter what, even if I just hit one set at the end of a workout. And the V-ups are super great too, just to throw in there if you got a little more time. Cable crunches as well. That is all you really need. People overcomplicate training and specifically abs as a whole. Really all you need to do is just build the muscle and then lose enough body fat for them to become physically visible so you can actually see the bumps themselves. That is all you need to do. And if you want to see how you can actually get abs through diet, which is actually the most important part beyond the exercises themselves, then I'm gonna link another video that's gonna show you the exact diet that's allowed me to get these six-pack abs. So make sure to check that one out.